Hi, I'm Memes, and this is Cinema Bewind. We take a look at movies 5 years back and beyond. Today we're talking about the 2007 movie, B-Movie. Jerry Seinfeld's masterpiece, this movie is just the weirdest thing. Starring, you guessed it, Jerry Seinfeld, Matthew Broderick, and Renee Zellweger. Supposedly, Jerry pitched the idea as a joke to Steven Spielberg during a lull in the conversation. Spielberg liked the idea so much, he called up DreamWorks and they had it greenlit before they even had a plot outline. The plot. Barry B. Benson goes to his college graduation. Being bees, they move quickly. Barry finds out that as soon as you get your job, you work until you die. Upset with his fate, he decides to get outside the hive. It starts to rain and Barry finds shelter in Vanessa's house. He accidentally falls in some guacamole and gets almost eaten, then almost killed.
Stop! Bees! Stand back. These are winter boots.
Vanessa spares him and he hides until later.
How should I start it? You like jazz? No, that's no good. Here she comes. Speak, you fool. Hi.
They talk for a bit over some coffee. Barry goes back to the hive, but struggles to find meaning in the day-to-day after what he found in the real world.
Where are you going?
Nowhere. I'm meeting a friend.
A girl? Is this why you can't decide?
Bye.
I just hope she's bee-ish.
Barry and Vanessa start hanging out more. They run some errands, and Barry finds out that people are stealing and selling honey from the bees.
Cute bee. Golden Blossom. Ray Liotta Private Select.
Is he that actor?
I never heard of him.
Barry begins his quest to get to the bottom of this. He tracks down a honey distributor and discovers that these beekeepers are smoking the bees and stealing the honey. This means war for Barry. Barry decides to sue the human race. He progresses and gets set up against a crazy southern lawyer. The lawyer plays dirty and tricks Barry's friend into stinging him in front of the whole jury.
Oh, I'm here! Oh, Lordy, I'm here!
All hope is lost until Barry remembers that the beekeepers smoked the bees. They show the jury, and Barry wins. The judge orders that all the honey must be returned to the bees. The bees, having all of this surplus honey, don't have to pollinate anymore because, they don't have to make honey anymore. Newsflash, bee got to pollinate or we all die. The earth is dying quickly, and Barry gets an idea. He heads to the Parade of Roses in Pasadena, California. Barry and Vanessa load up the stolen roses and head back to New York. The plane experiences some turbulence and the pilot tells the passengers there's gonna be a small delay.
Barry, these are cut flowers with no water. They'll never make it.
I gotta get up there and talk to these guys.
And they freak out because he's a bee, even though they were literally just sued by him and should not be scared of bees anymore. Stuff happens with the pilots and they both get knocked out.
I tried to talk to them, but then there was a dustbuster, a toupee, a life raft exploded. Now one's bald, one's in a boat, and they're both unconscious.
Is that another bee joke?
Vanessa has to fly the plane now. Bees show up out of nowhere and help her land. They get the flowers and pollinate and happy, yay, good times for everyone. The good stuff. There are some decent laughs. My favorite part is how Vanessa's boyfriend seems to be the audience's inner monologue.
Is that same bee?
Yes, it is.
I'm helping him sue the human race.
What?
Oh.
He also proves to be a minor secondary villain.
I've got issues!
I also like how it teaches kids the importance of bees in our ecosystem. The pitfalls. What is it about this bee movie? I mean, part of it is about a bee just living his life. But the other half is about a lengthy court case. 1 minute it's a bug's life and the next it's Matlock and then it all changes back again. It's unbelievable. Thank you. I think one of the things that made this movie such a big meme is that it plays like a giant Seinfeld episode. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I'm not sure. It's just such a weird movie. One point it's about a bee falling into a will they, won't they relationship with a human being, and the next it's a court drama with Oprah Winfrey as the judge. You watch it in awe because it just keeps happening. In conclusion, it's an anomaly. You watch it and it gets weirder. It's funny, but not if you overthink it. I remember begging my mom to buy me this movie on DVD when it first came out, and it holds a weird nostalgia for me 10 years later. Just turn off your brain and enjoy the movie. I'm Mason, I like movies, and I'll be you next time on
bees.